श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। श्री गुरुदेवेभ्यो नमः। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गजाननं भूतगणादिसेवितं कपित्तजम्बो फलचारुभक्षणम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारकम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपंकजम्। बोले श्री गणपति भगवान की जय। Gosh, you have to change the screen for me because I don't know where my clicker went. जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनाशका। जय 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 गणनायका,
जय जय विघ्न विनाशका।
हे शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका। हे शुभ मंगलदायका,
विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका।
गजवदना गौरी नंदन, गजवदना गौरी नंदन। गजवदना गौरी नंदन, गजवदना
गौरी नंदन।
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन,
गंगाधर शिव शंभो नंदन।
जय 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 गणनायका, जय जय विघ्न विनाशका। जय 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 गणनायका,
जय जय विघ्न विनाशका।
ओ हे शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका। हे शुभ मंगलदायका, विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका। विद्या बुद्धि प्रदायका, विद्या बुद्धि
प्रदायका।
प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणपति भगवान की जय। ओम श्री सूर्याय नमः। ओम श्री सूर्याय नमः। ओम श्री सूर्याय नमः। ओम प्रभाकराय विद्महे दिवाकराय धीमहि तन्नो सूर्यः प्रचोदयात्। ओमादित्याय विद्महे मार्तण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो सूर्यः प्रचोदयात्। ओम अश्वध्वजाय विद्महे पद्महस्ताय धीमहि तन्नो सूर्यः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः।
श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः।
आदित्याय नमः। दिवाकराय नमः।
आदित्याय नमः। दिवाकराय नमः।
दिवाकराय नमः। प्रभाकराय नमः।
दिवाकराय नमः। प्रभाकराय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते श्री सूर्याय नमः।
श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः। दिवाकराय नमः। श्री सूर्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः। आदित्याय नमः। दिवाकराय नमः। प्रेम से बोलो श्री सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की जय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं। अधरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं
मधुरं हसितं मधुरं।
हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं।
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं। मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं।
वेणु मधुरो रेणु मधुरः पानिर्मधुर पादो मधुरो नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं
मधुरं। मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं।
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भोक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं रखिलं मधुराधिपते मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपते। प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचंद्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरण भव भय दारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नवनीर नीरज सुंदरम पत पीत मानहु तरित रुचि सुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्य वंश निकंदन रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल चंद दशरथ नंदनम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री सिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु धार अंग विभूषणम आजानु भुज सर चाप धर संग्राम चित कर दूषणम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मन रंजनम मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु कामादिकल दल गंजनम। श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम ओ श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम श्री राम। बोले सियापति रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। ओम हम हनुमते नमः। ओम अतुलित बलधामं हेमशैलापदेहं धनुजवन कृशाणुं ज्ञानिनां मृगगण्यं सकलगुणनिधानं वानराणामधीशं रघुपतिप्रियभक्तं वातजातं नमामि। मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। श्रीरामदूतं शरणं प्रपद्ये। वीरमारुति गंभीरमारुति वीरमारुति गंभीरमारुति वीरमारुति गंभीरमारुति वीरमारुति वीरमारुति गंभीरमारुति वीरमारुति गंभीरमारुति वीरमारुति
वीरमारुति वीरमारुति वीरमारुति
दास मारुति रामदास मारुति
दास मारुति रामदास मारुति
दास मारुति रामदास मारुति वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति
वीर मारुति वीर मारुति
भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति
भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति
भक्त मारुति परम भक्त मारुति वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति
वीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति
गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति गंभीर मारुति। बोले पवन सुत हनुमान की जय। We'll appeal to the Devis now, Durga, Lakshmi and Saraswati, for their blessings. And our children returning back to school this week. Tuesday, most of them, and some of them later on in the week. We wish all of them the best, and even adults who are starting new educational programs. And in general, we ask that may Saraswati Mata bless all of you. Durga and Lakshmi and Saraswati, their blessings are required in abundance for us to prosper, for us to grow in any direction. Ma Durga, may she protect all our children. They're going back to school under challenging circumstances and challenging times. So we want to ask the blessings of Ma Durga to guide our children, especially those who are unprotected against COVID. Because of age, they are unable to get the vaccines. Protect them, guide them, and bless them. To Ma Lakshmi, please keep our children always happy. Never let them be stressed. Never let them embrace a moment of sadness. And if at all they are in a dark corner at any point in their life, may you shine upon them light in abundance. We bow to Ma Saraswati Devi as well this morning. And all the children will get to come and have the darshan of Ma Saraswati this morning as well, to appeal to her. And because, you know, there is a force behind everything in our life as a Hindu. Saraswati Mata is that force. She is, in most cases, you know, dressed in this color, white. One time in the month, she is dressed in yellow. The white is a color of peace, color of purity. And this color has told us that, you know, it's a color that when we wear, even in the sunshine, the cricketers used to wear white when they play long games. Not now, it's changed a lot. because the games are shorter. Tennis players, when they play in the sunshine and all that, they wear white. Why? Because it's a repellent. It's a color of repellent. It does not, whatever energies you have inside of you, it maintains it. And it's a repellent. Nothing touches you in a color of white. Knowledge is supposed to purify us. Knowledge is supposed to purify our thought, purify our status, purify our thinking. When we acquire knowledge at the highest level, we should not separate ourselves from others out of pride. Positions will separate us, no doubt, but pride should never separate us. I pay respects to Ma Saraswati this morning and ask to bless all our children as they achieve their milestones in their educational life. May they always remain pure, simple, and humble. This is all we can pray for. The rest will be taken care of by itself. Ma Saraswati will do that. So, all you children returning back to school, and some of them are here this morning, we pray that the Divine Mother's blessings be with you. She will bless you, there is no doubt about that. There is no one who comes to the doors of Ma Saraswati or the Divine Mother and go back empty-handed. There is no doubt about that. If she does that, then she is not a merciful mother. It's not a mother that we pray to. There is no doubt whether she'll bless you. What it is that blessings alone are not enough. Blessings alone are not enough. You have to put in the work, right? You buy a nice vehicle outside, that is not good enough. You've got to put the work into it. You've got to care it. You've got to put the fuel into it or recharge it. Similarly, no doubt whether she will bless you or not. She will bless you. But we have to put in the work as well. You have to do the homework. You have to pay attention. You have to be disciplined. You have to be creative. You have to be punctual. You just have to be a good student. If you are a good student, then she will be the direction. She will be the one directing you to be successful. This morning we bow to her and seek her blessings. We will have that blessing ceremony short where all of you will get a chance to come, the children especially, and take her darshan. But for now, let's dedicate these prayers to the Divine Mother. Protect the children in the form of Durga. Make them happy at all time in the form of Ma Lakshmi. And may Saraswati educate them. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde Jai Bhutarati Harini Jai Sarva Gate Devi Kal Ratri Namostute Prem se bolo Sri Durga Mata ki Jai. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Lakshmi Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam
Sukha Sampada Mama Shatru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namostute
नमस्ते अस्तु महामाया श्रीपीते सुरपूजिते शंखचक्र गदाहस्ते महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। प्रेम से बोलो श्री महालक्ष्मी माता की जय। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवै सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निशेषजाध्यापः। बोलिए सरस्वती माता की जय। नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते
नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते।
ओ नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते
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 नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते।
सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके
सर्वमंगलमांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके
शरण्ये त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते
नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते।
शंख चक्र गदा शंखा गृहीता परमायुधे शंख चक्र गदा शंखा
गृहीता परमायुधे
प्रसिद्ध वैष्णवी रूपे नारायणी नमोस्तुते
नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमोस्तुते
नारायणी नमोस्तुते नारायणी नमो नमोस्तुते। बोले श्री जगदम्बिका माता की जय। We'll now start शिवजी पूजा। जी शिवजी पूजा। बोले उमापति महादेव की जय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम नमः शिवाय। ओम वंदे देवमुमापतिं सुरगुरुं।
वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवाहनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं शान्तं पद्मासनस्थं शशिधरमुकुटं पञ्चवक्त्रं त्रिनेत्रं शूलं वज्रं च खड्गं परशुभभयदं दक्षिणाङ्गे महान्तं नागं पाशं च घण्टादमरुकसहितं चाकुशं वामभागे
नानालङ्कारयुक्तं स्फटिकमणिनिभं पार्वतीशं नमामि। ॐ नमः शिवाय। नमः शिवाय। बोले उमापति महादेव की जय। So Pandaji and I will start the puja. Afterwards, all of you, as usual, will be invited to come up and offer milk on the lingam. You can bring your prasad at the same time. Go to Shiva and Parvati. And then I'll come over here for the children. They can come and we'll have a nice blessing ceremony for all of them coming.
सुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं ब्रह्ममुरारिसुरार्चितलिङ्गं निर्मलभाषितशोभितलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं जन्मजदुःखविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं देवमुनि प्रवरार्चितलिङ्गं कामदहं करुणाकरलिङ्गं रावणदर्पविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं सर्वसुगन्ध सुलेपितलिङ्गं बुद्धिविवर्धनकारणलिङ्गं सिद्धसुरासुरवन्दितलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं कनकमहामणिभूषितलिङ्गं फलिपतिवेष्टितशोभितलिङ्गं दक्षसूर्याज्ञविनाशकलिङ्गं तत्प्रणमामि सदा शिव शिवलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं कुङ्कुमचन्दनलेपितलिङ्गं पङ्कजहार सुशोभितलिङ्गं सञ्चितपापविनाशकलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं देवगणाचितसेवितलिङ्गं भाविर्भक्तिभिरेव च लिङ्गं दिनकरकोटिप्रभाकरलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् अष्टदलोपरिवेशितलिङ्गं सर्वसमोद्भवकारणलिङ्गम् अष्टदरिद्रविनाशकलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं सुरगुरुसुरवरपूजितलिङ्गं सुरवनपुष्पसरार्चितलिङ्गं परात्परमपरमात्मकलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गं तत् प्रणमामि सदा शिवलिङ्गम् जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी जगत जननी माता दयानी जगत जननी माता दयानी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी अमर पादनी किरण मादनी अमर पादनी किरण मादनी तप कांचन गौरी काया तप कांचन गौरी काया महायोगिनी माता शिवानी महायोगिनी माता शिवानी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी पार्वती हिम शैल कन्या पार्वती हिम शैल कन्या विश्व विजयनी भुवन धन्या विश्व विजयनी भुवन धन्या रत बीज करना शिनी रत बीज करना शिनी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी जयति जय दुर्गे जयति जय दुर्गे जयति जय दुर्गे भवानी सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ हे राय सहर देवी सुर का दीप जला दे माँ सुर का दीप जला दे माँ सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ हे राय सहर देवी सुर का दीप जला दे माँ सुर का दीप जला दे माँ गीत न जानो गीत न जानो वेद में जानो चरणों की गीत न जानो गीत न जानो वेद में जानो चरणों की ज्ञान नहीं अज्ञानी हूँ मैं सच्ची राह दिखा दे माँ हे दिया राय सहर देवी सुर का दीप जला दे माँ सुर का दीप जला दे माँ सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ। सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ। हे दिया राय सहर दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला 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 दे माँ, सुर जग की रखवाली करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया, जग की रखवाली करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली हो जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली हो जगदम्बे मैया, जग की रखवाली करने वाले जगदम्बे मैया। तेरी दया से जीते हैं मैया, तेरे भरोसे चलती है नैया, तेरी दया से जीते हैं मैया, तेरे भरोसे चलती है नैया, घर घर है सुख की दिवाली जगदम्बे मैया, घर घर है सुख की दिवाली जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली हो जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली हो जगदम्बे मैया, जग की रखवाली करने वाली जगदम्बे मैया। दुखियों के घर में सुख बेटा दे, अंधियारे घर में दिया जला दे, दुखियों के घर में सुख बेटा दे, अंधियारे घर में दिया जला दे, सबके बिता दे रातें काली जगदम्बे मैया, सबकी बिता दे रातें काली जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली हो जगदम्बे मैया, महिमा तुम्हारी है निराली हो जगदम्बे मैया, जग की रखवाली करने वाली जगदम्बे मैया, जग की रखवाली करने वाली जगदम्बे मैया, जगदम्बे मैया, जगदम्बे मैया।
We'll do a little meditation now, everyone, this morning. Please sit upright. If you're home and you're looking, you can practice this as well for a few minutes. We'll straight our back. Put your hands on your knees, facing upward. Thumb and index finger touching each other. And we're going to close your eyes, but take an image of the divine. And as you close your eyes, let that image be placed at the center of your forehead. So although closing your eyes, you're seeing or you're focusing on something, not allowing your mind to escape. Take a deep breath in. महामृत्युंजय मंत्र। ओम त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्योर्मोक्षयमामृतात्। त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्योर्मोक्षयमामृतात्। त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमेव वन्दना मृत्योर्मोक्षयमामृतात्। नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यंबकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालग्निकालाय कालग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। महादेवाय नमः। A few moments of silence. As we close the eyes, we look within. Every day of the week, we listen to the opinions and the views of others. Very few moments do we take to listen to the self. Closing the eyes and the chambers of the senses, we listen to your voices within, to the voices of the divine within. With your eyes closed now, channeling all your energies at the center of your forehead. Let there be silence in your mind. Begin. Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurbhuvaswah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति 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 हरि ओम। Please open your eyes. बोले भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय। ओम श्री गोविंदाय नमः। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय। ओ गोविंद राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। जय जय गोपाल जय जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा रमण हरि गोविंद जय जय। राधा गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय। हरि बोल हरि बोल। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। 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 मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल मुकुंद माधव गोविंद बोल। गोविंद भगवान की जय। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। I want to thank those who have come out this morning for Saraswati Puja. Wish that may Ma Saraswati bless you with her energies in abundance. This is called darshan. I've always explained to you what darshan is. Darshan is when you've taken time from your home, from your bed, from your luxuries, from your, whatever you find happiness in and comfort in, taking away from that to come to have a glimpse of the divine. Sometimes we take the glimpse of the divine as for granted. There are people who leave these countries and they go thousands of miles away in India and abroad and everywhere else to have a glimpse of the divine. Just a glimpse, 40, 50 seconds. That is called darshan. This morning, given the fact that you have left all of that to come and to have the darshan of the Lord before returning back to school with the children and so on, it means a lot. It shows you your commitment and it shows your love for the divine. We pray to the Guru, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, that may your Gurus always bless you, the respective Gurus of the world. May they bless you. May the beginning of your every day at your study start with your Guru Mantra. One of the little things that have helped people, one simple thing that have helped people with knowledge and opening the doors of knowledge. Simple thing is called mantra chanting. I am telling you this, I have experienced this in my life. We have all been taught the Gayatri mantra. And I hope and pray that at least if you don't know any other mantra in the Hindu culture, you know the Gayatri mantra. Right? Om Bhur Bhuvaswaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. That's called the Gayatri mantra. It was the first mantra I was taught in my whole life. Before I was given any mantra, my parents give me that mantra. And then when you go to a guru for them to teach me something, that is the first thing they initiate you with. When a boy takes Janeo Sanskar, that's what they whisper in the ears, plus a guru mantra. Before you start anything in life, any major thing in life, Gayatri mantra is chanted. Why is that? Because Gayatri mantra, Gayatri or Ma Gayatri, as we will say, she is the mother of the Vedas. Gayatri Ma is the mother of the Vedas, which means she is the doorkeeper of knowledge, Vedic knowledge. And when we say Vedas, I don't want you to get carried away that this is just Hindu thing we're talking about. Everything that you are learning in school today, everything that you have learned in school already and will be learning has emerged, has come from Veda. Every single thing. Be it science, technology, everything that you're learning today, every technology that has emerged in the last decades, 2 decades, 3 decades, or whatever it is, has come from the Vedas. We are just now discovering it. Science has always existed. Nobody is inventing science. We are now discovering that it existed and documenting it. Why is Gayatri Mantra so important? And I say this because it is not a secret, but it is an untapped potential which can give rise to so many things in our life. First thing you teach in the school of priesthood is Gayatri Mantra. She gives you access to the Vedas. She gives you access to knowledge. She is the mother of the Vedas, Gayatri Mata. I asked that question, why among the many things you're teaching me, why are you teaching me the Gayatri Japam? And we have to do Gayatri Japam thousands of times literally or hundreds of times a day. Because the tongue in the mantra chanting or in the Vedic school, your tongue has to have ucharan. It has to have a way of pronouncing things. You know, you cannot say things like Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham. That is not ucharan. It means Gayatri Devi has not blessed the tongue as yet. You know, Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham. When Gayatri Mata has blessed the tongue, then it will have access to the ucharan of the mantras. Similarly, in knowledge, when studies are happening, Gayatri Mata must be invoked to always give you access to the knowledge itself. Many years ago, I went to Guyana, and there was a little boy who he was learning the priesthood. He had little guidance in the village and so on, not my village, another one. And I heard him chanting and so on. And, you know, to be encouraging, you don't tell people they're doing the wrong thing. You tell them how you can help them to evolve and improve and so. So I asked him, what is your sadhana? Like, what is your daily practice you're doing a sadhana? You know, you'll leave him. Don't worry about him. Focus on what I'm trying to tell you. So I asked the little boy, you know, what is your sadhana? He's trying to learn the priesthood. He says, I don't know what sadhana is, and all this kind of thing. So, you know, sadhana means a daily spiritual discipline where you focus on a precisely, you have a list of things that you do. I bathe, I take snanam, I do puja, I chant this mantra, I do this, whatever it is, a sadhana. And it's continuously done without break for an achievement of something. So I says, beta, I think that to give you ucharan, to give you that power of the tongue, to chant the right things, to open up your intellect, open up your mind, you should do some Gayatri sadhana. Gayatri sadhana is very important. What is that? The boys who are learning Panditai, who take whatever, Gayatri Japam, minimum 108 times a day. So he said, that's it. I say, yeah, at least do that. You're not doing anything now, just do that. And he started doing Gayatri Sadhana every day, minimum 108 times. He liked it so much that he did other things. He did 203 malas and whatever it is. A few years after that, I went to see him back again. And there was so drastic improvement in ucharan, in the way he pronounces things. That is the blessing of Ma Gayatri. That is the blessing of Ma Saraswati. Access is important. We may have the willingness to do something. We may have the determination to do something, to learn. But if that access is not there, if you're not given access to knowledge, if your intellect does not become fertile, if your intellect does not become fertile, no matter what seeds of knowledge you throw on it, you will just be lost. You will just be lost. You may have all the seeds. Now look how much of our West Indian brothers and sisters are planting gardens. You may have the best seeds from all parts, of different places. Here, me Bora grow nice. I'll give you some seed. You plant, it'll grow just like that. You plant in your garden, it doesn't grow like that. Because your soil is not fertile like the other people. So you may sit in a classroom and the best professor and the best teachers will give you and throw knowledge at you. But if your mind or your intellect is not fertile to allow that knowledge to grow, then it never will. You never will prosper. Our prayer this morning to Saraswati is to bless you always. Every day as a student, we are all students of life. Grown, seniors, every one of us are students of life. As much as we are praying for the children, we have to pray for the parents. Because they need faith, they need strength, they need courage to help the children to do what they're doing. So this morning our prayer is not only for the children, it's for everyone. But I beg of you, everybody, no matter how busy you are, especially our young people, old people know how to pray. That's something you can't teach, it's built in them. But younger folks, every single morning, no matter how busy you are, no matter how late you are, you must find the time to pray. I'm asking you to trust me with this. Find a time to pray. And also find a time to do Gayatri Japam. Before you start your class, maybe just hold your book like this. Your book is on the desk. Maybe your book is on the desk or your computer. Maybe you don't have a book these days, or you have a computer. Before you start, maybe say something that means something to you. Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Then open your computer and then open your book. Before you begin that class or before you begin that journey of study that day, Om Gam Ganapataye Namah. Or Om Bhurbhuva Svatat Savitor Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Pracho. Very gently, very nice. Doesn't have to be many times, one time. But when you say things like that, it gives you it sets you on a different platform to begin your beautiful day. And when your foundation is God, when your foundation is God, when your foundation is Ganapati, Saraswati, Gayatri, Bhagwan Krishna, then you can never crack, you can never fall, you can never crumble. You may cry, you may worry, you may become a little bit sad because of work and deadlines, but you will never fall. And even if you fall, you will never fail because you'll get up again. One of the things we have to encourage our children to do is to never be afraid of failure. Never be afraid of failure. You're all going to go to school. Some of you are going to university for the first time. Some of you may be high school for the first time, elementary for the first time, nursery school, kindergarten for the first time. I don't know. But one of the things we have to always encourage our children to do, we have to tell them, encourage them to do the best. But also be welcoming to the fact that if they fail, and they will one day, may fail or do bad or not do so well. But if that happens in life, encourage them to embrace it and to work hard to do better. Failure is not, to fall in life, it's okay. To fail in life is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. We must not be afraid of failure. Never be afraid of it. Because when we are afraid of failure, it creates a barrier between ourselves and those around us. Children are afraid to even speak to or approach their parents if they do bad in the subject or in school. I shouldn't be. We've got to encourage them. You know what? Whatever the circumstances are, it didn't work out. Let's make sure it gets done the next time. And continue to help them to elevate and to grow. Whatever you do, please put God in your life, children. Please have God in your life. Have God in your life. Have a symbol of God with you. I was so nice to see the two kids this morning. They had the Divine Ma Saraswati in their bag, Naledi and Shankar. You're taking God with you. Perhaps take a little picture of Hanumanji or Saraswati Ma or Gayatri or some God with you. Put in your backpack or something. At least you're taking the Lord with you symbolically when you're going to places. All the children have phones these days, right? All the children have phones these days. Put a picture in there, a screenshot of something or someone of them. Let them be that icon that you bow to before you start something in your day. It works, it helps you, it motivates you, and it creates a different foundation than everyone else. I wish you nothing but the best, everyone. I pray for your success. I'm so glad to see you in Mandir this morning. And those who are not in the Mandir, God bless you too. I think we must make an attempt to get the darshan of the divine. I know COVID is on, but it's a long weekend. But I pray that all of you do well, whether you're here or not. Embrace your school. Most importantly, be safe, especially the little ones that are going out there unvaccinated because they can't. And those who are qualified to get vaccine, please get your vaccines. Don't be smarter than the people who have already lived their lives to study this thing. I have no issue with people who make personal choices not to get vaccines. That's your choice. But please don't spread that ignorance to others and try to influence them not to get vaccinated. You're not smarter unless you are smarter than Dr. Fauci and World Health Organization. And so don't spread ignorance to anybody. Get your vaccines. Vaccine passport is coming in Ontario. I think that's news to everybody now. So soon we're going to require a passport to go to different places. right, in our own province. Do whatever guidance we have been given to do, just do it. I have been vaccinated a long time ago. I've done many videos on vaccines. But as our children are going out back to school now, we have to think about them. We have to think about them, especially the younger ones who need that extra protection and care. This is not even close to being gone. COVID is not even close to being gone. It's not going to go anywhere for a very long time. So let's do what we need to get there. God bless all of you. A few quick announcements. We are starting back classes this week at the temple. Dancing classes, all the cultural classes we are starting back. Sita has been trying to communicate to people through emails. We're not going to call you because we don't have the time to do that. Everybody have emails, and you do receive your emails. So please respond to the emails when they're sent to you. Right? Everybody listening online and whoever is here, check your emails. You receive emails. Technology works very different these days. So please don't tell us you don't receive emails. You do. So when the emails come to you, respond to the emails to say, I would like to do online classes, or I would like to do in the temple classes. Whatever it is, just respond to it, because we don't have resources to call everybody, and we shouldn't be, to do these things. These classes are here to guide our children, to help them to become better people. It is a non-for-profit class, by the way. Non-for-profit, which means we don't make a profit from it. So I'd like to ask all of you to kindly respond to the emails that were sent out. Look in your inbox. If it's not there, look in your junk email. We all know how to do those basic things. But if you have an interest as well in the classes, you should reach out to the temple. You have so many ways to do that as well. Info at Bhavani Shankar Mandir. You have Sita's email. Reach out to her and let her know what your intentions are. I look forward to welcoming all the children back to classes. And we are preparing a very safe environment. Dances will be done in person because it is a different, it can be done online. We have done it online, but it's better when it's done in person. We are offering other classes online for those who are interested. But I look forward to seeing all the kids back to classes this week and to continue where we have left off from. Tomorrow evening we'll be here for Shivji Puja and continuing the rest of the week. And we'll keep you updated on the other programs coming up in the future. Thanks to all of you. We'll do Aarti now. Please stand. Om Yani Kani Cha Papani Janmantar Kritani Cha Tani Sarvani Nashyantu Pradakshinam Pade Pade. Om Jai Jagadish Hare.
Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. Jai Jagadish Hare. Swami Jai Jagadish Hare. Bhakt janon ke sankat, das janon ke sankat, shad mein dur kare. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. Jo dhyawe phad paave, dukh bin se man ka. Swami dukh bin se man ka. Sukh sampatti ghar aave, sukh sampatti ghar aave, dash mite tan ka. Om Jai Jagadish Hare. मात पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी. स्वामी शरण गहूँ मैं किसकी. तुम बिन और बिन दूर
शान्ताकारं भुजगशयनं पद्मनाभं सुरेशं विश्वाधारं गगनसदृशं मेघवर्णं शुभांगं लक्ष्मीकान्तं कमलनयनं योगिविर्ध्यानगम्यं वन्दे विष्णुं भवभयहरं सर्वलोकैकनाथं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनां सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। बोले गणपति भगवान की जय, भवानी शंकर भगवान की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, सिया भज रामचंद्र की जय, राधा कृष्ण भगवान की जय, सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। सब कोई जय जय सीताराम। Please be seated, everyone. We want to thank Anji Prasad for being our sponsor this morning. Forgot to mention her name, but Anji's here. Anji is here. Any special occasion, Anji? Daughter birthday? It's past? Okay. Well, please wish her a happy birthday for us. Bhagwan's blessings always. And thank you for doing that. And also today is Adrian's birthday. Adrian Sahabudin birthday. Happy birthday to you. Bhagwan's blessings always. All right, our tea will come where you're sitting. Please remain seated and we'll bring our tea to you. And also we're giving all the children a little nice present to go back to school. I have one Tim Hortons gift card for all the kids here today. So please come and get your Tim Hortons gift card for me to go back to school. $15 a gift card. Hope you can buy a nice hot chocolate. You guys drink hot chocolate?